Hey, it's Melissa. I'm back. This is Randy, and that is his amazing wife, Debbie, who you can't see yet, but you'll meet her in a few minutes.
Somebody has to work.
Someone has to make the fries. People have already come up and started asking about if they can order yet, so I'm kind of standing in the way. But I would like to ask you a few questions about your truck, Randy. Now, when did you start in the food truck business?
We started about 15 years ago. So it was like 98, 99, no, 2008, 2009.
So when it was kind of brand new, especially to Maine.
Yeah, we were one of the first. There was about 8 or 10 original trucks, the OGs.
The OGs.
And most of those turned into restaurants. We went into restaurant and then back into food trucks.
Okay.
You know, so there's a couple left, but most of the original ones are moved on.
Now, what made you decide on poutine? Because poutine, it says right on the front of the truck, poutine is life. I mean, it's fries and cheese. It's totally life. But
we kind of stumbled across it. We started with everything over tater tots.
Okay.
With the same type of toppings, and then we had a problem with the tater tots not cooking right, and we had to switch one day to fries just so we could be open. And a customer came to the truck, and they're like, "We haven't had poutine forever," and we were like, "What the hell is that?" So we did a whole bunch of research and kind of backed into it, and hasn't turned around since.
And I am so glad, because I remember when I visited Quebec City years ago, like they immediately serve fries like that with a side of mayo even.
Yep, that's how I like it.
And it was heaven. It was so good.
Yep.
So my next question is, how many pounds of potatoes would you say you go through in a season?
That's a hard one. Well, we did 2 festivals about 2 weeks ago, in end of July. We used about 3,100 pounds in about 5.5 days.
Oh my gosh.
So that's just a few days. So I've never added up the whole year before, but
wow, that's a lot of fries, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, you have a recipe on the truck that as soon as I saw it and my video crew son saw it, we went, whoa, and it's Moxie, because Moxie's the main thing. How did you come up with that?
Well, we live in Lisbon Falls.
Okay.
So Lisbon Falls is the home of Moxie.
Yep.
So when we do the Moxie Festival, obviously we have to have something Moxie. And there's Moxie barbecue, and there's recipe contests that the town does. There's Moxie everything, from Moxie whoopie pies to on and on and on. So it's just kind of, for us, it was a natural. Because we do a beer gravy, and we do a Canadian club, we do a whiskey gravy, we do all kinds of different gravies. So it's like, well, that kind of just lent itself pretty easily to be a Moxie gravy. Yep.
And it's home. Okay,
it's home, and it's good. Like I said, I hate to admit, being from Lisbon, that I'm not a Moxie fan.
I'm not either.
But I like Moxie gravy.
I can't wait to try it. I really can't.
So it's don't know what to say. It changes the whole profile.
It'll speak for itself.
Yep.
All right. Couple more. What would you say is your most popular topping?
Oh, the classic poutine by far is the best seller.
Is it
the most popular, because that's what we are.
Okay.
We're poutine, so that's like going to a fried chicken place and getting fried chicken. That
makes sense.
That's what they're known for. Now, what they should be known for are going to a burger joint, getting burgers. Yeah, they do chicken fingers too, but burgers are what they should be known for. After that, the Vampire Slayer, I'm looking behind me.
Take a look here.
So it's basically garlic palm fries with a classic poutine on top, with a few green onions for color to make it healthy.
Salad.
Salad. We have a Canadian salad.
Do you really?
Yeah, that's our buffalo chicken, because it comes with lettuce on top.
So
we call that the Canadian salad. Exactly.
Perfect.
So the Vampire is probably our number 2 seller.
Okay.
We have about 125, 130 different variations of poutine.
Wow.
So they come and go throughout the year. We had a restaurant, so a lot of them stayed more prevalent there than they do on the truck.
Okay.
Some of the new ones are great sellers. We come up with new ones every winter. The Texas street corn sells crazy. That's our new vegetarian one. So it's like Texas street corn over fries. It's kind of we're doing a elote dusted fries, so it's kind of like taco fries with roasted corn, and it's just.
It is so. I wouldn't even know how to decide what to get, because everything sounds good except for Nashville hot. I'm a baby.
That's hot.
My husband loves everything hot. My kids love
the Nashville hot's probably the hottest. The jerk chicken, which we don't have on here, is right there with it. The black and blue is blackened, so it's a blackened dusted fry.
Oh, yum.
So it's kind of a Cajun dusted fry with gravy and blue cheese and bacon. So that one's a little spicy, but the Nashville's hot.
How do you taste test them all?
Oh yeah, we try them all. Some we really like personally. Some ones I don't like, but I know will sell.
Yeah.
So we have a bunch of friends and families, and we'll try them as a special.
I'm looking for you this winter.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
So we do a bunch of special. We're running a special. People are like, oh my god, that's the greatest.
Focus group, immediate focus group.
So.
All right. Well, what is the furthest you've traveled with this truck?
Well, according to the federal government, because we're DOT inspected, we can't go outside of 100 miles from our home office. So we go to pretty much, we can't leave the state. So we go down to Wells, Kittery, and we go up to Bangor, which is about 100 miles from the center point, which is plenty. There's plenty of work in that radius. We get called to go to New Hampshire once in a while, and we've done it's just not our old truck. This is our third truck. Our other one, we had interstate, so we could leave the state of Maine.
Okay.
We did a few out of the state, but this wasn't worth the money and the hassle and the legality part of it, to be legal.
Yeah, well, let's talk a little bit about the fact that you have been around. You're an OG.
15 years almost.
And you have a 100-mile radius, yet you won a pretty amazing award.
Yeah, we've won, back. I mean, I've been in the food business for about 35 years. A 2-time Maine Chef of the Year. Through the American Culinary Federation.
That's huge.
We've won a bunch of other awards, which are really fun and proud of, but we don't have them sewn on our shirt, or, they're not on the truck anywhere. We're glad to win anything, but we try not to rub in people's faces. Like, hey, look at us, we won this or that. But we're voted by a major radio station in Boston as top food truck in New England.
That's massive. Guys.
Against Roxy's Grilled Cheese, Cookie Monster, some of the really big players down in Boston. They've been on the Food Network. Roxy's Grilled Cheese was like 3rd or 4th on the Great.
Wow!
Great
Congratulations!
So it's kind of cool. It's one of those.
I would put that on everything.
They started 128 trucks and like the NBA, like the March Madness, and all of a sudden it was down. Like, oh, that's kind of nice. We were nominated, and it's great to be nominated, and we appreciate it. And then all of a sudden, like, wow, we're down to like the final 8. And we're still in it. We're like, wow, this is. Now it's for real. Really
cool. Then it gets a little like.
Then you get nervous.
Right.
Now I want to win. Before it was like, oh, it's kind of nice. But now I'm like, wow, I really want to win now. It's possible.
Now it's become a competition.
Yeah. Now you can see the end of it. Like, wow, we could actually possibly win this. That's kind of fun.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
That's massive. And I would wear a t-shirt for you. So aside from taste testing, how do you spend your winters?
We run all winter.
You do?
This truck is designed to run all winter because we do a lot of college events.
Okay.
With the 3 major colleges in the state, private colleges, if we can say Bates, Bowdoin, and Colby, are huge accounts of ours. So I mean, we do a lot with the colleges, and they obviously their season is through the winter.
Right.
And then we do New Year's Eve stuff for the city of Auburn, their New Year's Festival. We do a lot of Black Friday stuff with some major companies who all their employees at a couple of the big retailers. So that's their stuff all winter. It's not
amazing.
like some.
That's good for you guys.
The thing about winter, they're all big. We do a big event, then you get a week or 2, 10 days off, then do another big event. So it's worthwhile. January is the slowest month of the year. We usually go to California, and we go for about 3 or 4 weeks. In the last couple of years, we went and bought a food truck while we're there. So
does California have poutine?
Yes, Poutine Brothers. They're out of Los Angeles, out of LA. Yeah.
Okay, that's very cool. Very cool.
And,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
We're actually going to see how this is made and how Randy and Debbie make the magic happen, and then we get to taste it. So we're going to cut right now. We're going to move the camera around, and then we're going to take a look inside the truck. So hang with us. Cool.
There we go. I'm a lefty, so everything's designed for me.
Everybody
else comes to work truck like, oh, this truck's impossible. I'm like, no, it's perfect.
It's perfect for Randy. It's perfect for Randy. It's perfect for me, too, because I get to try it.
So we have 3 fryers. One of them has a floor in it, so that's where we dump our fries to scoop from. But if we need it as an emergency, this floor comes out, and we can use that as a fryer as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's kind of our something. It's all equipment and mechanical. Everything breaks down, as we know, cars, trucks, and equipment.
Right. Gotta love it.
So they blanch for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then we cook them another couple minutes after that. A little touch of salt.
I gotta tell you guys, what I see that I love is that these fries actually look crispy. I think one of my biggest challenges when I go to eat French fries is that they are never crispy enough for me. But these are clearly made perfect to have all those delicious gravies and toppings added on. So we're gonna let them serve some customers. We're gonna come back.
No, I'm gonna bring you some poutine right now.
Oh, he's making our poutine.
You ready?
Right now. We're ready. All right.
It's gotta be crazy hot, so.
I'm coming over to get. Oh wow! Look at that. All right. Woohoo! What flavor is that?
This is just a classic.
This is the classic. All right. Here we go, guys. We're gonna try the classic. These cheese curds are massive. They look so good.
It's gonna be really hot.
So we have with us here also the video crew. So the
They ready to
video
order
crew
it?
has to try. You're not going to be able
What's
to
that?
hear the response of
Can't hear
the
you.
video crew. But he's reaching for the fork. You see that? He's reaching for the fork. He's got the fork. Look at that. You see that? All right, go ahead. It's really hot.
Yeah, I know. Take the order. Here's your popcorn.
All right.
Do we lose the little scoop?
Okay.
Debbie?
Wow, this is amazing. Look at how big this is. Like, this is dinner and lunch.
Part of the, okay.
Oh my god. This gravy
Here's your
is so
popcorn.
good. It's really great, guys. You gotta try. Okay, so when you come to the Poutine Factory, their bestseller.
I'm sorry we don't have smell-o-vision.
I know. You see the steam?
Oh, I was making a...
Woo!
Did you get that other one going? Oh, you took it already.
I'm passing it off to video.
Which one did you want to try? The
We gotta try the Moxie.
vampire? Oh, the Moxie?
Oh my
Yep.
gosh, the vampire. Man.
Alright, so I got CPR.
It's a good night, guys. It's a good night.
Bacon cheese for you. Sweet corn.
I'm hearing lots of street corn being ordered. You just said how popular that is now. I have to tell you, crazy about street corn.
I like smelling them too. Moxie.
Moxie.
Oh,
Woo.
look, it looks
I
just
still
like
have my fork.
it looks just like the other
The
one.
regular. Okay, so this is the Moxie. Let's give you guys a good. Woo!
How many total you got, Debbie?
All right.
7. Why do I have 2 scoops?
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah, I
so
don't know why.
it smells really
Two
different on
scoops.
everyone.
I need fries.
Okay.
Yeah,
So hot.
I might have 7 here. Debbie, she's the receipt.
Yeah.
Chicken
Okay.
bacon.
Got to get the Moxie fans reaction.
What do you think? It doesn't
It
taste
doesn't taste like the Moxie. No,
No.
it's good. It's only slightly sweet.
you wouldn't, yeah.
Amazing.
Mash.
Video crew says yay.
So here's
So,
the. You have
On
your
a night tonight, how many people do you think will come through?
100, maybe 100. You know, that'd be average. Not a busy night, but busy event we can do without taking money, like a prepaid event. We can do 500 an hour. Is
Wow.
full bore.
How many workers do you have to have in the truck to be able
3.
to?
There's the Nashville.
3? Okay.
You want to look at it? Oh, I was gonna show it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Bacon cheese. Old Port
1,700
at the Old Port
in
Festival.
one day.
Way up.
Old Port.
Biggest day we've ever had. The last year of the Old Port Festival.
I mean, what goes better? The Old Port Festival is really known for a lot of breweries too, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think anything goes better.
Now we do really well at beer festivals.
Right?
Here's your 2 chicken bacon, Debbie.
Look at that.
That gives you 3. You get a Nashville. You
So
need 2
great.
Texas.
See that? Hey!
I've only got one of those.
can make it ranch. Yeah, still hot.
These are very specific frozen potato. A lot of people complain we use a frozen fry. We do that for big events. We go through a couple thousand potatoes a day. There's no way, and we double fry them like a traditional Belgian fry.
Which is why they're so crispy.
Yeah. And it changes the texture of the potato. It gets a little more, creamy.
One popcorn.
This has become a huge seller.
Ones are coming out now, and you guys got to see this. It looks amazing.
This is a huge seller.
That's the street corn right there. Come on, where are you? Woohoo! That looks so good. It literally looks like a pile of street corn on top of some amazing fries. Oh my god!
So you got about a minute. I got a minute on the last Nashville. I mean, the last. Yeah, I'm waiting on fries.
So many fries. So many fries.
Story of our life.
So, Deb, how late do you think you'll be here tonight?
Around 7:30.
7:30. So you knock all this out within just a couple hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it depends on which part we're at. And some are busier than others, and some are not.
Now, where will you be for the public coming up in the next few weeks? In case
We're here today. We're at Freeport on Friday day. We have a college event Friday night. Saturday. Where are we setting? We have a caterer. We have a caterer and then a wedding.
Yeah.
Best way to follow us on Facebook, like your little Pinkie D's.
Yep. Okay. Pinkie D's on Facebook. So Pinkie D's on Facebook is going to get you everything you need to know about where they're going to be and how to find them. Google my head, guys.
If you Google Poutine or Maine Poutine, we're going to be the top 5 to 10 hits.
And they're so colorful. Like, you can't miss it. Yep.
Like a minute.
So
so you're going to get a ton of, if they Google us, it's pretty easy to find us.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, we'll be looking for that schedule. Is there anything that you guys want to say to anyone that hasn't tried you yet?
Come find us.
Come find us. Yes, come find them. We appreciate the time that you gave us tonight.
And we have an ice cream truck too.
What?
We have Beach Betty. So we do gourmet ice cream sandwiches. So we don't do ice cream cones and dishes. We just do only ice cream sandwiches. We have Pop-Witches, which are Pop-Tarts. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Pop-Tarts with French vanilla. We have chocolate fudge Pop-Tarts with peanut butter ice cream.
So I like to dip my fries in my shakes.
Yep.
Do you guys ever have the trucks together?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So it's just something different. That's the truck we bought last year when we were in California.
That was Betty's Beach.
Beach Betty.
Beach Betty's.
Betty's our little dog.
Oh, that's adorable. Okay, awesome. Well, we appreciate you guys so much. We appreciate the fries. Thank you for taking time away. We are so excited to be here to finish our fries, and then we are going to get this up to you guys as soon as possible so you can get to see them before the season is over. Or, hey, do you guys ever do winter events? Do you ever do winter events for the public?
Yeah, we do the New Year's Eve Auburn.
Okay.
What is it? Chicken bacon. There's a few others, but I mean, we've always done, and I don't know coming forward, but usually the Black Fridays at Target.
Okay, perfect.
We're usually by the main mall on Black Friday. That's a pretty common for us.
I'll follow you on Facebook and we'll get all the details. All right,
yeah,
awesome.
we usually always post, but people get mad at us or don't understand that we don't post every day because we do so much corporate work and so much private work that we're out every day, but we may not be open to the public. So that's why we only post when we're going to be at the public.
Awesome.
Just not to confuse people.
I'm going to come through and I'm going to get it as I'm coming through. I'm going to grab some pictures of this amazing setup. You guys, Laurie, it's roping all around here. This looks so good. All right. We'll see you all soon. Thanks for hanging out with us on the Poutine Factory Truck.